This is the daily writing exercise recorded day 24, titled Marchmoss. How do you sound profound in a moment of great sorrow? Memphis pondered the question as he stood alone, leaning with his back against the blue-painted wall on the 11th floor of his office building. He could see the force of the wind blowing against the window and wondered how it would feel to be swept away by it. He was not afraid of delivering the news. It was just a matter of who and when. Memphis did not believe he was a great speaker. He was decent. He could deliver a speech as adequately as just about anyone else. But, as his ex-wife had frequently told him, he could also sound curt and distant. A matter-of-fact sort of thing. It made him seem uncaring in moments that he wasn't. He tried to explain as much to his ex-wife and to his son and daughter, but all three felt it was better to separate for the time being. Memphis in the meantime practiced as hard as he could with his brother. He also practiced with his sister and sort of asking his mother, though he preferred to keep her out of it. He wasn't ready to admit to her he apparently was a cold, unfeeling bastard. His brother had given him sound advice. Memphis could tell he meant it well. His sister had told him there was a man for every woman, and that his ex-wife apparently wasn't the right one for him. Memphis knew she meant it well, but her flaws tended to pronounce itself in a moment where she felt uncomfortable telling the truth, and it was very much that when she spoke to him. Memphis had also tried a few of his friends, the ones at that time of course. Each lived their own busy lives and weren't all too sure how to deal with their new reality, this seeing as many of them shared Memphis and his ex-wife as friends. Those who tried very much emulated his sister in her sentiments. Memphis smiled through it all, but felt rather rotten inside whenever he heard it. It was not something he was used to hear, and tended to wonder in those moments whether he had always been that way, and why no one had ever told him about it. And was he going to be that now? Would he deliver the terrible news to his colleague about her parents with tact? Or would it be another one of his heartless performances? Memphis really did not know. He sighed deeply and looked at the time on his phone. There were still 10 minutes left. 10 minutes until the news. 10 minutes until he likely would have to comfort a crying and distraught colleague. Would she even want him to? Would she want to be alone? How did one comfort in one another, without seeming or sounding or being, well, not profound? No more has been written or recorded. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.